from deep in the soul of you. This is what it's like, smoke and clouds. Oh, you might be there and a believer for sure. But there's confusion, noises, explosions. And then comes the darkness, the silence. And then they start again. And you'll see faces in the dark and hear voices coming out of the clouds. Oh, there'll be a little bit of light, but it's not the light your spirit is looking for. For your spirit is married to this darkness. It is hidden as a tail in the soul. It only knows what the soul provides it and feeds it. It has to go wherever the soul goes. It has to believe whatever the soul believes. That was done way back when a young man only declared his helpmate, his soul, the woman, to be his flesh and bone. He declared that that's all it was to him, and it would only be a helpmate of the flesh and the bone. And upon that declaration and declaring what the helpmate would be, the soul, God, his creator, said, okay, because you said this about yourself, the part I've given to you, you will be married to it. You will be one with it. You will follow after it. You will be its tail. It will control you. It will lead you. You will listen to its words. Yes, you little one, your spirit, it was married to your soul. And when it disobeyed the command, it fell into this darkness, fell into the clouds, obscurity, no light from above anymore. Darkness was all around it. The only voice it heard was the voice of its wife, its soul, its helpmate, for it had become the tail, and it followed the soul, for it was one, intimate with. All the experiences of the soul went right into the spirit. Darkness was all around us, even Pastor Deborah. But there was a loving Heavenly Father that said to us, I will bring you out. I will divorce you, separate you, break you up from this darkness, this ignorance, from being just a tail. I will bring you once again into the light. For the darkness has held sway on you spiritually. The clouds of war, ignorance control you. You're blinded by darkness. Your soul is your ruler. Your feelings, your emotions. Someone else controls it, as we were told. For your soul can be bewitched. It can be lied to, deceived. Yeah. It will give in to the lust of its eyes, the lust of its flesh for pleasure. It will give in to the lust of its tongue and taste and appetites. And it will give in to the very pride, the glory of itself, of life. It's all about me, what I want. So this is the beginning, where we landed up when we were conceived in the womb. We ended up in this place of darkness. And if you believed, somehow a little light broke through. You got a pearl necklace, a golden headband. Some light was in you, but not enough to break you forth and divorce you from the darkness. So this message is about coming out of the darkness, getting a divorce, and coming into the light. So enjoy. And I'll be teaching you all the scriptures about this in the next hour. Hebrews 4:12. A sword comes and circumcises you, little one, out of the realm of the deep miry clay of the soul. A divorce happens. You are set free. You can become the beautiful butterfly out of the cocoon of the flesh. See the sword, it's slicing through all the joints and the marrow, and it is cutting through to set you free. And I'm giving you visuals so you will see what you cannot see yet, but to know that the realm that is not far away, but it is here, and it is real, is doing a work in you. So enjoy the Hebrews 4:12 spiritual experience, where God says, my words of light are sharper than any two-edged sword. So be it, peace. Let the sword of the Spirit, which is sharper than any two-edged sword that man can make or create, let it do its work. And you will come forth and you will be free. Then you'll be able to hear his light, see his light. Let me show you what that looks like. You coming forth out of the miry clay of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the soul, and the pride of life. Let the sword of the Spirit do its work. There, look, there you come, lights coming up out of the darkness of the miry clay. Yes, that's you coming forth now after the Hebrews 4:12. That's what the hand that held the sword of the Spirit sees. All of you coming up as stars and light into the golden light of him. Come up, and stand in the light of freedom. Be delivered out of the miry clay of your soul. Don't be afraid. You can see there's others out here also. And then from there, you can be taught. And the words of light and life can now nourish you and feed you. And you can see what you could not see. You will hear what you could not hear. And your spirit will become all it is destined to be and decreed and prophesied to be. So come out, come out. We're waiting. There you are. Look. You're so beautiful. You're coming out from that divorce, coming alive. Your life and your light now, it's beginning to come forth and shine. That's you, a mighty one, in the light of love, the kingdom of heaven. That's what it looks like when you're coming forth out of the cocoon. That's you. And there is light. You are a new life form. You don't even know who you are yet. You have maybe had a small belief, but you couldn't really see through the eyes of the soul and the flesh. Now you can. Arise. See yourself coming out. Yes, that's you. There you are, a shining one out in the realm of the Spirit. Yes, that's you back there. That's what God's goals for you from your divorce, from your separation. Yeah. He desires for you to shine like this. That's you. as you grow in his light, and it shines out from you. When you get back into your soul will feel it. That's the goal, the desires of this heavenly Father who sent his sword of spirit and life to circumcise you out of the miry clay, to take away the clouds and the darkness, to give you radiance and glory and righteousness. That's what Pastor Deborah looks like in the Spirit. So I come to you as a voice in the light. Come out, come out. Let God circumcise you out of your miry clay of your soul. Come out of the flesh. Come out of its lust and its desires. Come out of ignorance and darkness. Come out of the fear of death and the control of your soul and physical body. Take your rightful place as a spirit, high and glorious and radiant. That's the goals of Hebrews 4:12. Now, let's get into the teaching.